Alright, what is going on, guys? HC Jammers here, back with another Street Fighter 5 video. It's going to be another short one as well. Well, we'll try and keep it under 10 minutes, just like we did with the previous video. I'll leave the link to that in the description below if you want to go check that out. It's just something regarding the Mika versus Bison matchup. It's very intricate. Sometimes it might happen, sometimes it might not. But today we're going to be focusing on, something that happens within the Mika and the Ed matchup. Now, Ed hasn't been, or I haven't delved too much into Ed as a character myself, nor have I delved into the Ed versus Mika matchup, because there's really not many, or if not any reliable or good Eds to play out there for me to get any valuable information as to look into the intricacies of this matchup. But me looking into it a little bit, we're going to be going over in this video how Ed's backdash can be somewhat detrimental to Mika's gameplay. Now I've got a couple of examples. Like I said, I haven't fully gone into this matchup because I haven't played it for long periods of time, but I'm going to showcase a couple of examples as to where Ed's backdash can actually harm Mika, and hopefully you guys can see a little pattern. This might not happen in your matches against whatever you play Ed or not, but it's good and it's vital information you must know, because before we get into this, Ed has the best backdash in the game, and like I said, we're going to showcase why. So let me double check some things first. Alright, the stick is working. Right, if I go to, right, I've got the opponent to be guard all, and I need to double check which one is, okay, so we've got option 3 as the backdash. So firstly, we're gonna show this example, which is Mika's drop kick. So as you know, when you charge it and on block, it's +2 on block, right? So basically I can go for a target combo, or I can go for a command grab. That's the basic scenario for the drop kick. However, when we put on Ed's backdash, what happens, or what tends to happen, is he can backdash out of the situation. Like, he can backdash clean. Now, not many characters can backdash the stand light kick from Mika. Only Ed and Colleen and Cammy can do that. And the way to chase that down, because like I said, look, if I do a command grab, it's going to whiff anyway. Everyone can avoid that by neutral jumping or backdashing. But Ed, Cammy and Colleen can avoid the stand light kick. Now, the way to catch that, and you have to have Mika to do this, the way to catch that is to do the target combo option select. Oops, which I done it wrong there. Which I've done it wrong again, but you're gonna see it right now. When I get it right, let's see if I get this right. There you go. That's the target combo option after like a billion tries. But basically what you do is you do stand light kick, and for the stand medium punch part of the target combo, you basically buffer an EX Peach, so if the opponent backdashes, you chase him down. I've done videos on it in the past. I'm pretty sure other people have done videos on this in season 1 as well, so if you look hard enough, you'll find them. So that's one way to chase that down. But that backdashing the dropkick is a big part of Ed's gameplay in this matchup, and it can be harmful to Mika, especially if Mika has no meter. Because if I turn the meter off, critical meter, therefore I can't do the target combo, or I can't do the target combo option select with EX shooting Peach. Now there is a way to stop the backdash as well without meter, which is stand light punch. Well, maybe not. Actually, no, you can't do it. There you go. So you can't even use it on Cammy and Colleen. I believe you can use stand light punch, but against Ed, can't use nothing. So that's what I mean. So if Ed blocks a drop kick, he can actually backdash away from it. Now, even if I try a hard read, okay, he might not be able to catch that, but you might be able to get with it, you might be able to not. But the Ed's ready, they should be able to get out of that. But that's how it is. You have to go for a hard read to try and stop this guy from backdashing. Otherwise, he can just go and backdash that situation and kind of get out of harm's way for free. Now, there's another situation as well. We'll move on to the next one. Right, so if I put Ed on crouching, and I need to find out what wake up I've got his backdash on. This is going to be interesting. Actually, no. Guard all, take that off. That's why it's going to take a while. No, that's his super. I wonder why I got his super on. Oh. I need to find his backdash option. No, that's Psycho Rising, so it's got to be option 5. Option 5? Yes, it is. So, alright, let's get on to this one. So, the next situation is getting a meaty setup after the powerbomb throw. So, we've got the backdash there, option 5. So, first, we're going to put a button. Now, usually what I do is I do this meaty setup here, and I go for that little confirm. That's basically powerbomb, dash up with a crouch light punch, go into crouch light kick, and then get the confirm. If it hits, of course. And that does beat 3 frame buttons when I stop sucking at it. There you go. So that's what you get. Now, if Ed backdashes, or tries to backdash and wake up from this little situation, what he gets is this. Or what happens is this. That's basically what happens there. So the light shooting peach, it does not connect after, even if I do get the confirm. And this is the meterless confirm here. So then, let's try it again. Oh, that can happen as well. But if I'm frame tight, Ed can backdash, but I can't get the proper follow-up. So what that means is now, if I see that, if this happens in a matchup and I see that Ed's doing this, I gotta spend the bar. So as you can see, again, it's another scenario where I have to spend the bar. And Mika doesn't get powerful Oki off EX shooting peach. And of course, it's forcing her to splurge her meter on something that's really small. But it's big for Ed. And this is what I'm saying is detrimental for Mika. But it's a very, like, you know, look, hold on. So that does 142 damage. That's not really big. That's minuscule for some characters. But it's okay in this particular scenario. But that's not what Mika wants to do. She wants to get the meterless confirm and get a better meaty setup there. So let's try it again. So if Ed backdashes on wake up, can't get the light shooting peach. However, if I have meter, gotta spend it. So that's it's good and it's bad. It's a 50-50 double-edged sword sort of thing. You gotta look at or kind of think about the situation afterwards. It does put Ed in the corner where we are now, but it's not ideal for us. Now the next situation is, it's going to be similar to this one as well. So we're going to put him standing. What we're going to do is, alright, it is working. So we're going to do forward fierce and we're going to wingless airplane. What we're going to do is we're going to do the dash up crouch light kick meaty set from this. So again, let's put the button on. Let's put stand light kick, because stand light kick is Ed's 3 frame button. So we dash up and we get the confirm. So we do it again. And then dash up and get the confirm. 3-hit combo, and then we can get like some sort of meaty setup after that. But if we put on the backdash, again, watch what happens. The light shooting peach does not confirm, Ed can block in time, and Ed can get a decent punish. And let's not forget, I just spent a bar comboing into EX wingless airplane. Now you get a meaty setup from that, but I just spent a bar into it. So if you want to stop that backdash and properly see it, you have to spend that bar. So you're spending 2 bars in this situation as opposed to doing 1 and then getting some sort of meaty setup afterwards. Again, if you try and go for a grab in any of these setups, then Ed can just freely backdash. Like I said, he's got the best backdash in the game. But in this particular situation, you're spending 2 bars. Like I said, it's a double. We'll call it a double-edged sword. It's not good, but it's not entirely bad. You get damage for it, but you don't get all the benefits that you would, as opposed to if you were going for a light shooting peach for that meaty setup there. So you get the damage, like I said, 142. So, it's not too bad. So hopefully you guys are seeing the pattern here. It's situations where Ed can escape. For Mika to catch him, she's got to spend meter. And it's got to be with EX shooting peach. It can't be with any other move. I'm going to show you one more situation as well. And we've got Ed to backdash. Let's put the button on actually first, once again. So we're going to combo into Peach Assault. And we're going to go for the forward fierce meaty setup here. And then what we're going to do is watch what happens with Ed when he presses the button. And then he gets clipped, yada yada yada. So as you can see there. Now, if I went for the same setup and put the CPU to backdash, I believe Ed does avoid this situation entirely. So let's see what happens now. Dash up forward fierce. So as you can see, he avoided the forward fierce completely. He's not particularly far away from Mika, but if he backdashes again, he'll be at a relatively safe distance and he can actually think about the situation and try to approach Mika in a different way. Now, there is a way to stop this with Mika as well, and that is a meterless version. So let's combo into super again. Now, I think it is the crouching medium kick meaty setup you get from this. That's what can stop Ed from backdashing. Yes, it is. So you can do that as well if you want. So there are ways to punish or chase down these backdash attempts from Ed. But one of the things that people must be aware of or attentive towards in any matchup, not just the Mika versus Ed matchup, is how often and where can Ed backdash, and is it detrimental or is it not so bad for you? Like I said, I only showed a couple examples. I'm not going to show every single example I know and be really intricate with this. It's just to give you guys a faint idea as to how annoying Ed's backdash can be in the matchup against Mika. It's turning situations where you can get meterless confirms into situations where you have to spend the bar to catch the backdash attempt properly, as well as not get the Oki you deserve, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's gonna wrap up the video. Hopefully my gibberish, my blabbering on made a bunch of sense for you guys, and hopefully you guys can look into the Ed matchup a little bit more. Like I said, I haven't delved into it much myself, but I'm looking into it as well as one or two other matchups a little bit more. But yes, Ed's backdash is annoying, and it's, I want to say pseudo detrimental, but it's either detrimental or it's not. So we're gonna class it as it is detrimental Mika's gameplay. It is actually kind of hard to know if they're gonna backdash and wake up because you can't visually see it. You have to be confident that they're going to do it, or the Ed has to show you in the matchup or somewhat. Alright, so we're going to close out the video here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully this information was useful to you, or some of you anyway. And yeah, let's wrap it up here. Guys, I'm going to see you guys on the next Street Fighter 5 video, or whatever video it is I decide to upload. So enjoy the rest of your day, and take care.